Hello everyone, and welcome to the video for Unit 8, Day 7. Today we are going to be working on writing equations. Earlier this unit we focused on writing expressions, and today we're going to build on that and start writing equations. Today's video is dedicated to Arturo Martinez in 6B. What up, Arturo? We're going to start off with some math vocabulary for today. So in math, an expression can contain variables, right? Variables is when we use a letter for a number, so like a or x, for example. Numbers, right? That could be 7 or 53. And operations. Operations are things like plus, minus, divide. But an expression cannot have an equal sign. But no equal sign. So an expression can have all of these things, but no equal sign. So an example of an expression that we've been working on, something like 2x plus 5. That's an example of an expression. An equation, on the other hand, an equation always has an equal sign. So an equation always has an equal sign. An example of an equation is something like 2x plus 5 equals 25. That's an example of an equation, right? It always has the equal sign. And in order for an equation to be true, the left side of the equal sign, so everything on the left side of the equal sign, and the right side of the equal sign must be equal. So what that means is everything on this side of the equal sign has to be equal to this side of the equal sign. A little more on that later. Let's look at our example here now. So, an example of an expression. X is increased by 5. So how would we write this out? Well, we have x, and it's being increased, so we know we're adding something by 5. So x plus 5. That's my expression for x is increased by 5. Now here's an example of an equation. When x is increased by 5, it equals 15. So it starts off the same way, right? When x is increased by 5, okay. So we have x plus 5, and it equals 15. So now it's an equation, so we're going to have an equal sign in here. So all of this equals 15. Okay. And then the last part is, what value must the variable be so that the equation is true? So here, right, we have x plus 5 equals 15. So x is equal to some number. When it's just an expression, we don't know what x is equal to. But when there's an equal sign, we can figure out what x is equal to. So I think to myself, what number, right? What number plus 5 is equal to 15? Okay? Right? What number plus 5 equals 15? And so I think to myself, well, 10 plus 15. 10 plus 5 equals 15. So 10 here, right? So therefore, x is equal to 10. And I know this because when 10 plus 5, right, that will equal 15. And so 15 equals 15. That works, right? Everything on the left side is equal to the right side. All right, this next one, I'll get you started, and then you're going to finish it on your own. Each book costs Y dollars. Jessica bought 3 books. So, if each book costs Y dollars, and you have 3 of them, that's the same thing as 3 times Y. And 3 times Y, the way that we can write that is 3Y. Okay? The equation, this I'm going to have you work out on your own. And then it's going to be something equals something. And then here you're going to something equals something. And then you're going to figure out ultimately what Y equals. Okay? So try this on your own. See if you can figure out what the equation is. And then from there, what Y equals. And then I want you to finish the rest of page 4. And then if you have time, you can move on and try the problems on page 5 to continue practicing that as well. So, with that, you can close your computers and finish the rest of this page. Good luck.